Hello everybody, welcome to my videos. I'm Jamie from This Games. Today we're doing an unboxing video. Sort of. Okay, unboxing video as well as donation video. Now, most of you know me very well. You should do. You know that R-Type is my favourite game of all time. Haven't played all the versions, don't own all the ports, but I'm slowly getting there. But when it comes to the Spectrum version, haven't a lot of experience with it. The first time I played it was 2019 in Expo. Unfortunately, I had to use keyboard, no joystick was there, and also no sound was heard either. Still a good game though, but of course that was on the original Spectrum. I don't have an original Spectrum, only the Spectrum Next version I've got. I've got 3 versions on that, and only work at level 1. It crashes after level 1. So there we go, the ZX Spectrum Next personal computer is fantastic, but I haven't played it much since I got it. But yeah, we'll fire it today. Maybe I'll do it. But not a lot of experience with the systems, that's the problem. In a few months, you'll last fire this thing up. We'll try and remember to do it. Now, probably the thing I like the most about the Spectrum Next, it allows you to plug in the best joystick ever, the classic Zipstick. I'm going to use that one today. Okay. Ready to rock and roll. I have to admit, it took me 2 minutes to figure out how to switch the thing on. That's how long it's been. Now, I tried capturing it originally on my unboxing video. I had a lot of problems trying to capture the sound, but since then I've had a new PC. Just to see how it's going to perform today. Right, welcome to NextZX0S. It's been a while. There you go, working brilliantly. But yeah, that was the best thing about the Spectrum Next for me, being able to use old school joysticks. Right, so I'm going to try R-Type, the version I've got. There we are. Right, the good old loading screens. Right, going to load up a TZX ROM, which apparently is the wrong sort of ROM for this type of game. We'll get that to that later. So we'll see if it works first. What's the sound like? Of course, this version has very little sounds. So far, so good. There wasn't many friends at school that had Spectrums. Most of them had Master Systems, Mega Drives, or SNESes. And Amigas, of course. That was mostly my brother's friends. But there we go. 2 minutes, 24 seconds. There you go. R-Type is a trademark of the IREM Corporation, copyright 1987, and is licensed to Electronic Dreams Software. And there we go. Fire up immediately, no hesitations. Blast off instructed either by the Empire. Enter to select keys. But yeah, this is going to crash very early on in the game. But we'll do it anyway. Left for left, right for right, up for up, down, fire, attach to forwards, use space bar. But yes, every version I've played so far on the Spectrum Next, it crashes at the end of the first level. Okay, here we go. Let's start the game. This is R-Type. It's a quick attempt to try and see if it crashes, which I'm expecting it to. Every version I've got so far on the Spectrum Next, got 3 of them, all of them crash at the end of the first level. Which is a good level, very colourful port, isn't it? But of course, there are also ways you can actually increase the speed of your game. I can't remember how to do it. I can't remember the instruction manual. But yes, it's a very slow version, but it's not a bad thing though. But yes, what is a bad thing is it's crashing at the end of every level. But apparently it all comes down to what version you have got. And apparently the version you need is a disk image. But of course, Mr. Spud has very kindly donated to the channel. So, when we get to the boss, we beat the boss, and then it's going to crash. It always does. We'll get you there first. And the version I played at the Expo was actually 2018, not 2019, which I said earlier in this video. But yes, I did get to level 3, I think, which is quite some doing for a person that doesn't like using keyboards. Unless it's a game where keyboard is a default setting, like a pinball game, for example. But yes, if it's a platform game, a driving game, or a shoot 'em up game, I'd rather use a joystick. And for this video, we're using the classic Zipstick. And as I said on that unboxing video, it's performing superbly well. No lag at all, it's instant. Which is what you want for a game like this. Alright, we're going to be in the right place. At the moment, we're not. Right, send in the force. You've got to be in the right location. Here we go. Amazing! Of course, we can't go any further with this ROM because it's going to crash. It always does. It should do. So start tape, then press a key. Press a key, and it kills the game. There we go. Right, we move on to the next part of the video. It's very bizarre. With systems I tried and capture for videos and streams, the only one that gives me problems is the Spectrum Next, but it's the sound. It's always down to the sound. For some reason, I don't know why it is the case, but when it does eventually capture the sound, and there's only certain ways I can capture the sound, it always affects the sound of the microphone. It's bizarre. But also, I have actually pre-ordered the Spectrum, which will arrive in November. We'll do an unboxing video for that, but hopefully that will not give you the same problem in terms of sound. Right, so we go over to the donation part of the video now. So about a week or so ago, got home from work, there was actually a letter in my letterbox. Opened it up, it was a donation from Mr. Spud. Hi Jamie, shove this into your Spectrum Next. It should load up into a 128K Spectrum personality with div MMC enabled. Leave the description there how to do it, we'll try it in a moment. But basically, it's an SD card right there. This version is a disc version that will work beyond level 1 and includes some music to accompany the sound effects. Enjoy. Lots of love to Jasper from Paddy, Mavis and Car Wash. And they are of course Mr. Spud's cats. But yes, Jasper has stolen my chair again. He always does this time of year. Always fighting over his chair this time of year. In the summer, I hardly see him. He's either outside the conservatory because it's nice and warm. When it's winter, it's colder. He spends more time in here. Steals my chair every time I get up off the chair. He went to have a cup of tea or went for dinner. Come back, he's stolen it. But thank you, Mr. Spud, really means a lot. Thank you, we'll try it out. The only way we're going to get around this problem is by basically buying another gaming chair. I mean, it's not... No? I'm going to have to. One for me, one for you. Okay, let's give it a try. But yes, when I did my Spectrum Next unboxing video, I did actually dodge the bullet a little bit, in a way, because I bought myself on eBay an SD card with all pre-installed games on it. Not all of them work. Some do, some don't. Hopefully this one will. Try not to rip the letter. Okay, let's give it a try. I'll take that one out. Put that one in. There. Switch it on. Right, I do apologise about this blue box right here. I'm using the HDV inverter. It's the only way I can do it. Right, so... Detecting devices. Mountain drives. Copyright 1982, the year I was born, Sinclair Research Limited. Okay, so look at these instructions. Once booted, press the green button labelled Drive on the side, and then in Div MMC menu, go to Games, then Classic 1, then R-Type. Green button on the side, done. Can't use the zip stick for some reason, use the arrow keys, so Games. Enter, I assume. Classic 1. R-Type. I can handle that. And then, oh, on it, there's more. Press enter, then on the blue screen, press enter again, and it should load. There you go, look at that, it's fantastic. And we have music. Interesting, because I've quite recently played the Atari ST version, and the title screen music is the same here as well, which is actually level 7. There we go. Right, this is interesting, this is new. 0 for start, 1 to cheats. How dare you. Mouse 2, sound 3, MSX CPC. 0. There we go, back to familiar territory. It was crazy, it wasn't that long ago I was saying I can't play a game like this with a keyboard, but it seems like it's the only way I can play it, is with a keyboard. I tried the zip stick joystick in both ports and 1 and 2, no dice. So I'm going to have to use keys. Okay, I'm going to try one more thing because the sound is still not great, but I'm going to try and use this. Now I've only used this to capture PlayStation 5. This is a 4K video capture which I bought on Amazon. I wonder if this might work. I've never tried it on Spectrum before. Space is always a problem. I just don't have enough space. But I do wonder whether this might work. But yeah, it's not easy to set up though. It's a bit of a mess down here, always is. But also I've actually labelled each of the cables. So the in there, and the out in there. And then we have a separate USB that's going to go in there. That should work. Well, it should work. Worth a try, isn't it? So let's give it a try. So, we're going to go to... So, follow Mr. Spud's instructions. Go to Games. Classic 1. R-Type. Right. So, we're using a different game capture. And that's fired up immediately, no hesitation. So, we're going to enable the custom audio device. And we're going to select the mirror box capture digital audio interface. Select that, close that, enter that. Now I don't think it's going to look any different, but hopefully it will sound different. Hopefully it's not be affected by the microphone, which is the biggest mystery of all. It looks nice and sharp, and I'm not using any filters, not yet. So confirm that, enter. Right, I'm now going to enable a filter. So, I have used it before. It's basically a gain filter. And I'm going to enable that, and it's actually added 16.3% volume. Still not overly loud on OBS, but should be louder on the video. There we go. So how does that compare to earlier? Press a key, J. Load level 1. The bar is certainly an improvement on earlier, on OBS. Right, another key, J again. There we go. Blast off the shot at Irem Empire. How's it sound? How's it look? Well, me being me, I'm editing the video as I go, and yes, I've just checked the footage, and it sounds better. So I think we've actually solved this one. But yeah, it's such a mystery, it's bizarre. It really is bizarre. But we're finally going to play this game now. So we've already set to the keys, and earlier on today I had a very brief go. I couldn't get the joysticks to work. I tried the zip stick in both ports, and I thought, uh-oh, we're going to have to use keyboard on this one. But no, it's working now. Fantastic. Okay, so the game is R-Type. It's first released by IBM in 1987, and the first game in the R-Type series. We finally got there, and of course it looks fantastic, it plays so well, it seems a bit faster, a bit more smoother than earlier, but the biggest change of all is of course we have sound effects and music combined. And now we're using the gain filter, it's not really having any issues with the microphone now, which is the biggest mystery of all, but yeah, it's a bizarre thing. But I'm not saying the Spectrum Mix is bad, I'm very pleased with the Spectrum Mix, but when we're trying to capture it though, that's the biggest problem of all. Playing it in normal time, you know, on your regular TV, the audio levels are not a problem at all, it's only when I'm trying to capture it. But it's captured really here. Unfortunately, yes, it has been a bit of a difficult struggle, but we got there in the end. And it's performing so well, Mr. Spud. I love it already. It's fantastic. So, of course, we have the force, which goes on the front or the rear of your R9, and we're going to be using the spacebar like I do in most versions to detach the force. And you can also kill enemies with the force. And, of course, we do have the beam. You hold the fire button down, and the longer you hold it down, the bigger the beam, the more stronger the beam is going to be. Which is brilliant. But yeah, very colourful port, but yeah, it seems a bit smoother than earlier. A bit faster than earlier, which of course is not a bad thing. It's absolutely fantastic, I love it already. But now, we should be able to see a little bit more of the game. And it was back in my brain, but yes, I did play this in 2018, but I can't recall how far I got, because I had to use keyboard. And I can't play games like this with keyboard. I had a very brief go earlier with keyboard, I couldn't get past that first section. But the zip stick is performing well. No lag, it's smooth, it's responsive. Cannot fault it. Of course, the Mega version I've played to absolute death, that and the C4 version. One thing I've learned in recent years is some versions, the tactics I use to try and defeat these bosses is quite different. The Tyro ST version, a change of tactic, and a change of tactic here as well. You've got to try and shoot all of its eyeballs. Once you shoot that final eyeball, then it starts to move forward, because I knew about. But yeah, not all versions works by detaching the force. So it should have bottom eyeball, and it should move forward. So it's a case of, that's the time you want to do it, when it starts to edge forward. And hit with the force, and there we go, fantastic, with a pow. So hopefully now, level 1 will finish, and we'll move over to level 2. Start the game with 5 lives, very generous, and also 4 continues. There you go. Press a key, J again. Go to level 2. And there we go, level 2 is here. A little bit of parallax, love it. And also I've increased the gain filter just a fraction more, it was still a little bit quiet. Now I had a very brief go earlier at this level. This is a really, really difficult level. The boss is very difficult. A lot more difficult than other versions I've tried. But yes, the Tyro ST version is again a very difficult version. a version which my tactics have to be different most of the times I play it. But most of the versions I play, like the CD4 version, the Amiga version, even the PC Engine version, pretty much the same tactic every single time. But here, it's quite some difference. Yeah, quite a different stage. And of course, if you die, you lose all your weapons, including the Force itself. It's a whole new game with no Force. This is a very difficult level, this one, but yes, a difference in tactic once again. Now, this level was very rare I put the Force on the back, but for this version, it's best to put it on the back. There's this worm that features at the end of the level. It does cover a lot of ground on this one. It's very difficult to predict where it's going to go. Same as the RST version as well. And of course, some version it shoots, and some version it does not. But its body does block its bullets. There's not really many areas where it's safe. But I think the only place where you are safe is here. Yeah, a lot of distance is covered by this thing. But yeah, this is the cyst. So, we're going to put the Force back on the front. But the Force is a bit of a handful at times. So it should be eye when it's open, but it's not open all the time. It never is it? Unfortunately, I've lost one life already. But when you die, you lose all your weapons, including the Force itself. And this game with no Force is a big game changer. But I think you're safe at the top left. Not all the time though. You have to move eventually. And quite a lot of trial and error, should we say, with this one. So it should appear at the bottom left. The top left. Come on. We can do this. Now where? Not yet. Can't smear a cat in this area. There you go, boom and pow! Fantastic! It really is good. One death there, but I've put it back. So you can earn your life through score in this version. Didn't realise you could. Brilliant. But it's a very challenging version. It really is. Press a key. J again. Load level 3. Oh, it's a level 3. So it's nice it has a top and bottom of the screen. Of course, not all versions do. The Force is in there somewhere. But yeah, the Force is going to do the majority of the work. But press the spacebar, it should draw it to you. It's there. But yeah, I know that was close. Yeah, when it gets stuck, it does get stuck. You still want to get back. But it's not going anywhere at the moment of time. But it's doing damage at the moment of time. Oh, it's a good stage. I love all the stages of this game. I love the big bright colours of this laser, it's fantastic. Right, I found out you do actually earn additional life when you get to 50,000 points. So, I've got 6 now. Right, now this does close in quite a lot, like the pike boss of Pity on the Amiga. Not areas to move. We should be safe down here. Just. Very, very, very close indeed. Okay, we're in the clear. These guns at the back, ones that shoot flames at you, the bigger version, they respawn. Never understood why. They don't hear. So that is a really, really good thing. Yeah, it's closing once again. The Force is a problem. So, oh my god, that was close. Ugh. So, tactic on this one, again, it's different to other versions. It's only the Atari ST version and this version, which the tactic I use is different. So I'm pretty much going to do the same thing as I did in the Atari ST version. I'm basically going to set in the Force, and basically when you move your craft, it will follow your movements. Now normally I just use a full beam shot. But no, we're going to send the Force in there. And get it stuck in there, which of course it's well known to do. So move down the screen, it should move in the right location. Do some extreme amounts of damage. There you go. Yeah, I've gained quite a few lives already. Extra life every 50,000 points. We go on to level 4. 4 is the furthest I've reached so far. Right, level 4. This is a level I haven't got past yet. But got a good weapon. Hopefully we can get past it if we keep this intact. I hope so. But it looks so good. I did get here very briefly earlier, but yeah, I didn't actually get to the first checkpoint. But the force is always going to be a problem in a level like this. If we keep this weapon intact, we should be okay. Lord. I'll be too far on the edge of the screen, really. Right, this should be a checkpoint. So this is the best go I've had so far. I'm going to leave the force where it is. Oh my lord, that's close. Oh. Again, I've changed tactics over the years. Even the Amiga version, I never used to put it on the back, the force. But now it's always on the back. You can kill enemies with the force. And bullets. Not all bullets though. Some bullets go through the force with ease. Blast our way through. Use the force, use the beam if you have to. And that bit also helps a lot. Right. See if the force is going to work with me on this one. Need it to be on the back. Right, first death. Right, a few deaths on this one. But we got to the boss. Now, how's this one going to perform? Because it splits into 3 pieces. It's taking its time. Right, I wasn't going anywhere. That's a change. That's a big difference. Well, I didn't get past level 4, but I got the top high score. There we go. Top of the pole. Fantastic. Would you have 4 continues? Okay, here again, I've got 7 lives, and it's the first time I've got to level 4 without any deaths. So we might even get both bits on this one. So we should make a little bit more progression on this one, but yeah, the boss, I just couldn't get past it. Well, we've got both the top and bottom bits for the first time. Oh my lord, but yeah, very generous in the lives department. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lives now. But yeah, I haven't got past this level yet. I'm struggling, it's like a boss. Keep this going, we should be okay. Maybe. Alright, we're here again, but this time I've maxed out the weapons department. Can I destroy it with this? I'm going to go over there now. Put that on the front, which is proving difficult to do. Nearly destroyed one of them. Right, change of tactic again. We're going to put the force on the front from the start this time. This move's incredibly different to other versions. It's safe down there. Of course, it's fire, but not as much. Right, we've destroyed one of them. Destroyed 2 of them. Right, now we're going to put the force in the heart of the action. If I can get it on the back, it'd be good. Right, okay. There you go, that should be it now. It's moving around a lot more. A lot more. There you go, boom and pow! Fantastic! Best go ever! Lost a few lives though, a few continues we lost on that one. Whew. Press any key. Let's go. Alright, seeing this one also for the very first time. Tough stage. Of course, you can touch the top and bottom of the screen. I assume you can here as well. No, you can't. Oh, that's a game changer. Right, you can't touch the top and bottom of the screen. That's really interesting. Well, there we go. Beat my high score once again. Now we're trying to figure out level 5. But really interesting. There you go. Tactic, I don't know on this one. At the moment of time, it's just guessing, really. We haven't reached a checkpoint yet. There's very limited where you can go on this version. Right, that should be a checkpoint. My goodness me. Right, we're getting there. Slowly, but surely. Oh my lord! Aha! This is different. This is very different. My goodness me! Oh my lord! It's a changing stage. It's a very changing version. Oh my goodness me! It's changing all the time. Right, I don't know. Tactic. Just force. Do the work. Oh no! Right, okay. Now we've lost all the force. There we go. I don't know how many continues we've got. Right. Where is safe on this one? We're not moving around very fast. Right, we're here again. I'm not sure what the best tactic is for this version. Probably is we are moving very slowly. Oh my goodness me. Right, send in the force. Force is strong. It's doing what I think it does best. Might be alright now. Might be okay. There you go. Boom and pow. Again, a few lives were lost, a few continues were used. There you go. Fantastic. Press a key. Loading level 6. Level 6. Right. So how's this one going to perform? Another tough stage. Not where is the move though. Now these can only be killed when you shoot one specific point. It can be either facing the left or the right. Oh. Oh, that's different. Right, 2 lives. I can't remember how many continues I've got though. Right, so tactic. Down here, it seems. Wherever I normally go, you can't go, really. Because those enemies are the same size as the passageway. There we go. I'm very happy with that. And there we go. Got there eventually. A huge thank you once again to Mr. Spud. It's working brilliantly. Not too far away though, but it's tough. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a shame for this games. Please like and comment. You find me on most platforms. Just like more games find fairly easily. Not these ideas you have me by making original president sheets and live streaming on Friday night. You can sign 8 o'clock. It's our week. This is Disney. Ciao, bye. See ya.